Hi guys, you guys are welcome to my channel. This video is basically not the kind of video I create. Most of my videos are basically, I'm always talking about things relating to food, trying to solve one nutritional related diseases or trying to solve one health problem and all that. But today I just want to share my journey. I just want to share a little bit about myself, and I want to talk about my journey so far, a little bit of my journey so far at being a nutritionist, and what actually prone me into becoming a nutritionist, and how I became a nutritionist. So guys, one of the passion that made me to one of the things I developed, one of the things that made me to become a nutritionist is that I love talking about food. Like, I love food. I love everything that concerns food. You know, food is a basic need of all humans. And one thing I have found out is that I have just checked left and right. I found out that, like, no man can do without food. Yes. As a matter of fact, we eat to survive. Food is what you eat to survive. So, when I was growing up, I didn't really like medications like that, and I know that a lot of people are like that. Like me, basically, I did not like medications. So even when I fall sick, they usually bring so many medications for me to take. I say, why can't I at least, even if it's just, is this food? Like, why are these medication? Why, why are these drugs? Why are there so many of them? Why do I have to take all these medications and all that? Even just, let me say, malaria, because that is the common ailment, that's the common health issues that we have around here. Malaria and typhoid. So that is the most common occurring health ailment that we have here in Nigeria. So that was one of the things that prone me and that made me to start asking myself, what can I do? Like, what course will I like to study in school? As I was growing up, like as a child, I discovered that nutrition is something that I can actually do. Like, this is something I love. And there is one shocking thing about nutrition. You know, when you see a nutritionist or somebody tells you, I'm a nutritionist, what comes to the person's mind is this person is a pro in cooking. Yeah, this person loves to cook. This person knows about cooking, knows about and all that. But nutrition is not just about frying buns or frying or baking cake and all that. It is not just that. Like, basically is even much more than that. It was when I got admission into the University of Nigeria and Soccer, that was when I knew that it was much more than that. I had an idea, like, even when I was going into the university, when I wanted to study this course, I had to read a lot about it, and I found out that using the definition of what nutrition is all about, it is not just relating to cooking skills. It's not just relating to cooking skills, sweetheart. Is actually more than that. And that is why, if you have that notion and you come into the department to do this particular course, a lot of people don't do well because they feel that it's just about baking of cake, frying of buns, making of, cooking of different kinds of dishes. It's more than that. It's even apart from that, even the recipe development, a lot of things you have to incorporate, a lot of things you have to learn in that department. So back to my passion. So I discovered that I had passion in this nutrition, in this course. So I went ahead to make so many progress, to research a lot about it. I love to research. Yes, I love to find out why this is this, why that is like this, and what one can do to make this be like this. Like, I just love to, I love to solve the net. I love to research. I love to find solutions to some certain things. So, my dear, that was what made me to to go into this course. So also I found out that, like, the study diet therapy is all about the use of food to help what aid disease recovery. So I said, if I can actually do this course, I'll be able to, not, I will not actually be able to eradicate medication, no, but I'll be able to, provide solutions nutritionally rather than just medications and all that. And nutrition is basically related to preventive measures, is more of preventive measures. And even that, it also have curative measures, because some of your medications are deducted are made from food, are made from natural food. Some are made from natural spices, some are made from herbs, some are made from even the normal food that we eat. Even the supplements that we take, most of them are made from food. So that was one of the things that drove my passion to doing this course. Like, I love nutrition, and that is why I am preaching about it. I am preaching about it anywhere I go. I talk about it. Even if you're very close to me, you know that is what I love to talk about. If you've not talked about nutrition, even if you're talking about business, like, I love business, yes, but if you're talking about any other thing about making money and all that, and we've not included food or nutrition or how this can help provide this solution, then probably we've not started any discussion. Like, that is just my kind of person. I just love what I do. I love nutrition so much. So that is one of my passion, and I can assure you that it has really helped me. It has helped me to gain a lot of knowledge. As a researcher, it has made me to gain a lot of knowledge, and it has made me to look around me and appreciate nature. Yes, I appreciate nature so much. And you know that food is nature. Yes, feeding, food, anything that has to do with food is nature. It's nature that made it so, my dear, that's one of my passion. So also, I also have passion about health, trying to resuscitate people back to life, trying to give people hope, trying to make people understand that you can actually live a healthy lifestyle and eliminate some possible ailment that you think you are likely to develop in the nearest future. Like, I had this passion in me, growing in me, right from when I was growing up. Yes, it didn't just start now. It didn't just start now. I must be very honest with you guys. And a lot of people will be asking, what of other courses? Okay, even before then, I had some, I had plans that even if I don't study nutrition and dietetics, that I would have gone into probably radiography or medical rehabilitation or medicine and surgery. Like, I knew that I was going into health related courses, or nutrition, or food. I just had that focus in me because that is what I love. I love things that has to do with life. I love to save life. I just love it. It's my passion. Even though I've not really gotten much opportunities, so many opportunities, like, I really love to get, to be able to provide so many solutions. But we are moving on. I'm just doing the ones that I can right now. So, like I said, I love to preach nutrition. So anywhere you see me, or anytime you come in contact with my content, you're going to be seeing whenever you're watching my content, just know you're seeing my passion. This is what I love to do. I research about it, and I find most of what I do, I find out that I first of all check if they're evidence based, if it has been able to provide solutions to at least thousands of people out there before I put it up. And there is no solution that you see, even on net, that has not been able to be verified in one way or the other. They are all scientifically based. And a lot of people have used it to provide solutions for themselves. And that is why I love to preach about it, because there are so many people that lack knowledge. And I have learned one thing, that application of knowledge, one or two knowledge, can help to provide a lot of health benefits. So gaining admission into the University of Nigeria made me to understand that there are more to nutrition and dietetics. and I gladly studied it. And guys, I did it with passion. Yes, I did it with passion, and I came out with second class upper. And it's not about the qualifications actually. It's about what you're able to put in out there. It's about your output, what you're trying, what you're able to provide, the solutions you're able to provide, effective measures you're trying to put in here and there to help solve life issues. So, and you can't do that if you don't have passion for it. Of course, you can't do that. And that is why I want to make you guys understand that this is what I love. And if you're subscribing to my channel, sweetheart, I am going to be putting a lot about it. But you should know I also love fun. Yes, I love entertainment, and I'm going to be making it all fun. I'm not just going to be talking about only food and health. I'll also be talking about physical fitness. Yes. I'll also be sharing some recipes, one or two times, one or two ways, you can develop healthy recipes. But you should know that any recipe I show on here has to do with something that should be able to provide you with health benefits. Because most times we look into foods or things that will just make us, just for its palatability, appealing, is so appealing in the eyes. We don't check out whether it is healthy for us. We don't check out if they are highly nutritious. We don't even check out if they are harmful. We don't even check out food safety and hygiene. We don't even check out if they are properly made in a clean environment and all that. What we just check is about how appealing and how colorful they are. So I'll be putting up a lot of recipes. So back to my journey. So before I deviated, sorry, when I entered into the university, I found out that there are so many things that people look out for as a nutritionist. So I had to correct some notions from my friends, from my relations. I had to tell them that it's not about baking cake, it's not about cooking, it's not just about baking cake, it's not about cooking. Even one time, one of my friends shared to me that he told somebody asked her, what did you study? She said nutrition and dietetics. The person said nutrition and diabetes. I don't understand. Like, she said no, nutrition and dietetics. And even to pronounce the word dietetics were quite very difficult. And the person said, I don't want to bite my tongue. And I also observed that a lot of people don't even know that course actually exists. Like, some know that there could be food science and technology, like anything courses that have to do with food, but they don't know that there is actually courses they call nutrition and dietetics. So that was one of my observations. So my journey was not so much of a smooth one. Yes, it was not so much of a smooth one. And we all have one stories or the other, and we all have testimonies. And this is one of my journey. This is actually one of my journey, and I can assure you guys that it was worth trying. Yes, it was worth trying. And I can remember sometime 2000 and was it 2014 when I still got admission. That was late 2014 when I got admission. Getting into the institution, it wasn't so easy. Trying to carry on with the new environment, trying to solve so many things, trying to get in line with the textbooks needed, and everything that has to do with the success of the course. So this is, in other words, guys, nutrition and dietetics, is a whole lot of study that have to do with using food to help one recover from one disease or another, to aid recovery of one disease or another. Nutrition and dietetics have a lot to play in the wellness of an individual. It's not just being palatable, it is not just being appealing, it's not just being tasty, or your food is tasty. That food should be able to provide one with health. And they say health is wealth. And one thing I have realized is that sometimes we don't know that what we eat have a lot to play, affects our longevity. Yes, it affects the kind of disease that we are prone to in the nearest future. what we put in our mouths, what we ingest every day has a lot to play in our life in the future. Because we might just be able to eat, and that's why people that have diabetes, they are always asking what could have caused that, what could have caused that. And some people would think it's just only genetically, that somebody can only become diabetic maybe if you had a relation that had it, that is the only way you can be prone to that. But that is not true. You can be prone to diabetes, you can be prone to hypertension through diet, through your feeding habits, through the way you eat, through the way you plan your meal. If you're not the kind of person that plan your meal adequately, or if you're the kind of person that's probably addicted to some kind of dietary components, probably addicted to sugar, or you're addicted to fats, or you're addicted to protein even, yes, when you eat any dietary components excessively, it can predispose you to so many diseases. It can predispose you to nutritional related diseases, and that is why so many diseases can be effectively managed through diet, through the use of diet, well planned diet. If you watched some of my videos, I'm going to be leaving the links in the description box, some of the links in the description box. If you watch some of my contents, you will find out that there are so many things you're going to see, the roles you're going to see that food plays in our life, both for those that have high blood pressure, both for those that are diabetic, both for those that are iron deficient. So many nutritional related diseases out there. Even those kids that are malnourished, you'll be wondering, is it just, apart from so many conditions that predisposes one to being malnourished, not taking food adequately can expose one to being malnourished. And when we talk about malnourished, some people think, malnutrition is just because this person is looking so skinny. You can be fat and you're malnourished. You can be big and you're malnourished. You can be skinny and you're malnourished. We have two types of malnutrition. We have the undernutrition and the overnutrition. So these are the things that I observed. These are the things that I learned in school, that if you are not in the department and somebody tells you this is what we are learning, it will they will not believe that. And I want to talk about my difficult times in university. Okay, let me start with my difficult courses. And before I start with my difficult courses, I want to talk about the courses I found very simple, but other people found it very, very difficult. I love food biochemistry. And a lot of people, I found out that so many people don't even like food biochemistry, like the pathways and all that. Wow, human biochemistry and food biochemistry, a lot of people ran from it. At the beginning, it was kind of complicated because of the long chemical, name, equation and all that. I'm not still perfect. I'm not even too good at that like that, but I don't know. I love the course I did. I found myself doing well in it. Probably, like I said, the passion I had, because I noticed something. If you have passion for something, even as hard as that thing could be, you're likely to see yourself, pushing through. Even when they said there's a stumbling block there, you can't pass through it. You see yourself passing through it. You see yourself even speaking, I can pass through this stumbling block and I'll come out to that side. And you will see yourself doing it. Like, passion drives a lot of force. Passion drives a lot of efforts. Passion moves mountain. I can tell you that. Like, that's what happened to me. And we have a lot of courses that are related to medical courses. Like, we did a lot of physiology and anatomy, especially from second year. We did a lot of that. And that is why so many people said we are supposed to be under health, under the faculty of health, not agriculture. But any faculty we actually belong to, it is not, to me, I feel safe as long as the course is there for me to study and I'm able to read, I'm able to, achieve what I came there for. So we had a lot of health related courses that we did. that were kind of complicated. Yes, because a lot of people were coming in there having in mind that they're going to learn how to make donuts, only donuts. They're going to learn how to fry chin chin. They're going to learn how to, do so many, learn how to do fondant icing, cake, like it's kind of fun, making cake. And they came and they felt so disappointed that this is not just what they're good at. That is actually a tip of an iceberg. So they found out that there were more in nutrition and dietetics. There were more for you to learn. There were more for you to learn, like so many things for you to learn under the departments. So it was a little bit challenging for me, and particularly I didn't like a lot of calculations. I found out that I'll be doing a lot of calculations in terms of diet therapy, but like I said, my passion made me to do more. My passion made me to find out more, and up till now I'm still learning. Yes, I'm still in a learning process. We are all learning, no matter where you are, no matter the level you feel you are, no matter the level that I feel I am, I'm still learning. So that is it. And guys, if you find what I have put in there, if you find this content worth liking, one. If you find this content worth commenting, two. If you find this content worth sharing, I'll be so delighted. And I'll be waiting for you guys to put up one or two comments on my comment section. If you're a nutritionist, if you're a pharmacist, whoever you are, or even if you did a different course altogether, please, I would like you to give me a little highlights of your own personal experience in the comment section. Like mine, I can tell you that mine was fun for me, even though it was rough. Yes, but because of the passion I had, like I said, the passion I had made me to pull through, made me to see it as something that is very, very easy. Like, it made me to see it like something that is achievable. Like, I say that, why can't I achieve this? Is it not possible for me to achieve this? Like, I don't see myself not achieving this because I love this course. I just love it. And doing lectures, I found out that, in fact, my department is a very nice department. I can tell you, it's a very nice one. It's a very nice one because our lecturers, they're all willing to teach. Most of them are all willing to teach, and it's kind of fun. And I observed something, that most students that were in the departments, we are more of female. Yes, they were more of female. Just to show you that that's notion people think is about cooking. Oh, it is not a guy's thing to come and cook. It's not a male. It's not something that guys should, get into. And that's why I observed a lot that so many people that were in the department were female. And I also observed that the few males that were in the department, some of them loved the courses, while some did not. Like, and some said they don't really like the course, while some said they love the course. And I also observed that those that love the course actually did very well. Yes, unlike those that said they didn't like it. And that is it. That's exactly what I'm still saying. When you have passion for something, you will always make that into work. But nevertheless, there are so many things you might have passion for. Even if you strive up and down, it might not still work. You get. But in my own case, I had passion and it helped me and it worked. Even though that so many people might have the passion and it didn't work out for them. But in my own case, I am grateful to God that it actually worked for me. And on this note, I am urging everyone that is watching this content, if you have passion for something, and you should just try and put some efforts to it. You should just try and check out ways you can make it work. That is, if it's workable. Because there are so many things out there that is not workable. So please give this video a thumbs up and give me a shout out to the comment section. I will reply each and every comment out there. Bye.